Hello everyone, I'm Anujagi and I'm a legal intern with Lexis and Company, and this is the second video on the topic of Weekly Holidays Act of 1942, and let's continue further. So the display of notice of such additional closure, which is the weekly day on which a shop is closed in pursuance of requirement under subsection 1 of the Act, shall be specified by the shopkeeper in a notice permanently exhibited in a conspicuous place in the shop, and such notice shall not be altered by the shopkeeper more than once in 3 months. So no deduction or abatement to be made from wages. So section 6 of the Act prohibits any deduction or abatement of the wages of any person employed in an establishment to which this Act on account of any day or part of a day on which the establishment has remained closed, or a holiday has been allowed in accordance with section 3, 4 and 5. This provision is applicable even if such person is employed on the basis that he would not ordinarily receive wages for such day or part of a day. Despite of any such condition of employment, he shall nonetheless be paid for such a day or part of a day the wages he would have drawn had the establishment not remained closed or the holiday had not been allowed on that day or part of a day. So the provisions of section 3 are only applicable to both the shops which have employees as also to shops which have no employees and are managed by the owners themselves. But so far as the provisions of section 4, 5 and section 6 are concerned, they are specifically in respect of shops which have the employees. This was upheld in the case of State of Bihar versus Gopal Singh Patna High Court of 1956. And now I'll be talking about section 7, which is the inspectors. So section 7 of the Act mentions about the authority of the state government to appoint inspectors for the purpose of the Act. So according to this section, the state government may by notification in the official gazette appoint persons to be inspectors for the purposes of this Act with such local limits as it may assign to such person. Every inspector appointed under this section shall be deemed to be a public servant within the meaning of section 21 of the Indian Penal Code of 1860. So the various powers of the inspectors are given under section 8, which states that subject to any rules made in this behalf by the state government, an inspector may, within the local limits for which he is appointed, enter and remain in any establishment to which the Act applies with such assistance, if any, being servants of the government or as he thinks fit. Second one is make such examination of any such establishment and of any record, register or notice maintained therein pursuance of rules made under clause C of subsection 2 of section 10 of the Act, and take on the spot or otherwise such evidence of any person as he may deem necessary for carrying out the purpose of this Act. So exercise such other powers may be necessary for carrying out the purposes of this Act. So subsection 2 of section 8 provides for that any person having the custody of any record, register or notice maintained in pursuance of rules made under clause C subsection 2 of section 8 shall be bound to produce it when so required by the inspector, but no person shall be compellable to answer any question if the answer may tend directly or indirectly to incriminate himself. So the penalties which is given under section 9 of the Act, the proprietor or the other person responsible for the management of the establishment shall be punishable with fine which may extend in the case of the first offence to 25 rupees and in case of a second or subsequent offence to 250 rupees for the following contraventions in respect of the establishment. So the contraventions are the provisions of section 3 or section 4. Second one is requirement imposed by notification under section 5 or section 6, and the last one is the rules made under clause C of subsection 2 of section 10 of the act. So this was all about the Weekly Holidays Act of 1942, and I hope I was able to explain it to you guys. So thank you everyone.